Exciting day for Ball State football. Head coach Mike Uremovich being announced here for Ball State Athletics. Coach, congratulations first and foremost. This is all fresh for you. What's going through your head right now?
I'm excited. My family's excited. I can't wait to get started. I wish we could get down there right now and start having a team meeting and get going. It's just really exciting time to be a part of the program and get to work.
Coach, you look at this, first steps as soon as you walk into the building, what do you want those to be?
First thing I want to do is meet with our football team and talk with our players and let them know the vision and the plan I have for the program. And then I want to get our staff in there and have them spend some time with our players. That to me is the most important thing, is getting around the guys that are in the building right now and showing them what we're going to do.
What has this process been like for you, Coach, from the first day, talking with the administrative staff to get to where today is?
It's a great process because you get to find out a lot about the school. Obviously, they're researching you, but I thought I knew a lot about Ball State, but I got to learn a bunch more, and I'm really excited about the opportunities that we have there, not just football-wise, but academically, and with some of the kids that we can bring in and show them what Ball State has to offer.
You mentioned what Ball State has to offer. When you're going through the process, what kind of stuck out about Ball State to you that said, hey, I want to be the head coach here?
You're going to get a great education. It's in a great community. We have unbelievable football facilities. You're playing in the MAC, so you get to play on national TV. There's a lot of things that a lot of high school players and guys that are in the portal will be attracted to.
You mentioned the MAC. You've been in the MAC. How does that help you going into this head coaching role?
There's familiarity with the conference and understanding how the schedule changes late in the year. And obviously there's a bunch of different head coaches from the last time I was here, but there's a certain brand of football that the MAC plays. And if you're going to play on Tuesdays and Wednesdays in November, you got to be able to run the football and stop the run and be good on special teams. And that's where we'll start. And our goal is to win those games late.
Coach Hugh's already ready for midweek action.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Coach, when you look at the ties that you've had to Indiana, you have deep roots, being able to be a coach here as well, you're well connected to the community. How do you want to use that at Ball State as well?
The high school football in the state of Indiana keeps getting better and better, and it's really good right now. All the MAC programs are coming in here right now to take players. So we're always going to start with Indiana recruiting, but we have coaches and staff that have recruited Illinois and Ohio and Michigan for a long time. So there's a lot of good football players within 4.5 hours of Ball State. And that's where we need to focus our efforts right now.
You mentioned a coaching staff. You've got to put together everything. What are you looking for in coaches to help build this staff?
Fortunately, I've been a head coach a couple other times, and I also have worked with a lot of guys over the years. So the main thing for me, first of all, is that they're good people, they're good fathers, they're good husbands. I know they're going to be really good football coaches because I've worked with them before. But it's guys that I've worked with. So they know the program, they know what we're going to do offensively, defensively, special teams. So the transition won't be as hard because they've all been in the systems before. So we can get to coaching our guys, which gets us better faster.
What can Ball State fans expect from your coached teams?
A physical, tough football team that's very disciplined. We're not going to beat ourselves. We're going to run the ball and stop the run, but we're going to be a disciplined football team.
When you have been able to put that on display at Butler, how have you seen all of that kind of come together the last couple of years?
It's been a lot of fun. We've had a good group of seniors the last couple of years that have really bought into our staff being relatively new and the brand of football that we want to play. And it's easy once you do that a few times and see the results for the guys to say, hey, this is how we can win games here. And obviously we had a real good season this year, and it's fun to watch those seniors have success when early in their careers at Butler they weren't experiencing that. That's probably the most rewarding part of the turning the program around, is seeing the guys that stuck it out get the rewards at the end.
What makes you ready for this job at Ball State?
I've been in the MAC 3 times, I've been a head coach twice, and I'm going to have a great staff. And the head coach is important, and believe me it is, but the coaches are important, the athletic director is important, the president's important, the trainers are important, the strength coach is important. It's a group effort to have a good football program, and all that stuff's in line at Ball State right now. I just can't wait to get started.
Yeah, how exciting is that to have all those things in place to be able to walk in and say, hey, that's what my day one looks like?
Yeah, as soon as we can get done talking here, I'm going to go get to work, so thanks.
I was just about to say, what is the first thing you're going to do as soon as we get out of these chairs?
I'm going to get on the phone with some of the guys on the team and then get in front of them hopefully as soon as I can.
When you're looking at the roster, what excites you about Ball State football?
There's a bunch of good players all over the roster. I've watched it throughout this process. It's about us getting in front of them and showing them what we can do. Guys are going to go in and out of the portal when there's a coaching change because there's uncertainty there. So as soon as we can get in front of them with our coaches and explain to them, this is how we're going to play the game, this is how we can utilize you, I'm hoping a bunch of them are going to end up staying, and then we're going to have a bunch of other guys that we bring in to supplement the guys that are there. But it really starts with the guys that are in the building right now and showing them how they can play winning football.
Coach, what do you want to say to Ball State fans?
See you at the first home game. We got a lot of work to do between now and then, but you'll like the product on the field, and I'm excited to be your head coach.